Good evening, Helsinki. I'm Samuel John, the co-founder of Misteo. We are from India, from a state called Kerala, and its capital city, Trivandrum. Our neighbors in the city are the world's only trillion-dollar temple, and mountains with lush tea gardens to the east, with splendid beaches of the Arabian Sea to the west. Between the mountains and the sea lay a land full of pristine lakes and abundance, a land we fondly call God's own country. And 3 years ago, God's abandoned it. 2018, August, almost to the week today, Kerala experienced a once-in-a-100-year flood. Rains poured continuously for a week over the state. By the end of it, 433 people were dead, 140 were listed as missing, and more than 1 million people had to be rescued. And there was a total economic loss of about $5 billion. The flood was a wake-up call for me. I saw firsthand how unprepared we are to mitigate against this risk. And I, along with my co-founders and colleagues, set on a journey to fix that problem. Misteo is a climate fintech company. We work in the domain of climate risk mitigation, providing know-how and technology to enterprises and governments to offset the cost of climate or weather-related exigencies. Over the past decade, we have seen an annualized global insured loss of about $90.3 billion in weather-related risks right across the world, and we are addressing this market. Our platform, Climate Chain, simplifies the settlement process in the risk transfer domain. Simply put, the platform automates the claim processing in weather risk insurance products. It auto-generates and verifies claims for beneficiaries based on weather indexes and probability triggers, unlike the traditional model where the claims were settled post-event. Climate Chain works in tandem with 4 other products. Cat Risk, our natural catastrophe monitoring system. Indra, our hyperlocal observation and weather forecasting platform. Climate Cover, our insurance product universe, and Climate Token, which is a decentralized risk exchange which enables risk takers anywhere in the world to invest in climate risk anywhere else in the world. So how long are we away from all this? Our timeline will see us releasing the products with Indra and Climate Cover launching in 2021, and the full stack to be in production by June 2022. We have excellent traction in the market. We are revenue positive on proof of concepts. Our biggest win to date is a contract with the government of my state, where 25,000 farmers are being benefited from the deployment of this platform. We are currently aiming to raise a fund, a seed round. We are looking to raise $5 million for about 10%. We aim to use the money for talent augmentation and aggressive product development timeline that we've put for ourselves. The solutions are in one form or the other, addressing key elements in 13 out of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Our team comprises of my co-founder, Chaco Jacob, who prior to Misteo was a global agri-lead at IBM Weather Company. My colleagues Nick and Satish lead our business in Australia, along with Annie and Smith are leading product and project implementation initiatives, and Ambarish supporting them with technology strategy. We have another 15 colleagues working out of various parts of India, all coming together with one vision of making our climate futures secure. Thank you. We are Misteo.
Okay, that was Misteo Private. Okay, do we have any questions from the jury at this time?
Yeah, I think first of all, thanks for presenting such a kind of like important thing. I mean, we need issues. I mean, we need methods and ways of vehicles to fight against the catastrophes. And my question is, we also understand that they're having a bunch of like vehicles, financial instruments around insurance, like tornado bonds or like those like catastrophe, like derivatives. So can you just like maybe explain more? So why do you think like your solution is like more superior, or how do you kind of like pricing do the to price the risk more efficiently than the conventional insurance vehicles?
Thank you, Stanley. That was a very good question. So I'll just answer that by talking about the capability of the platform. Our platform's job is to settle it near real time. That means that as in when the probability of the tornado is highlighted, the payments are already made to the insured. So that is going to be the game changer, how insurance is conducted, the insurance business is conducted in the world. You're right, the business model exists. The parametric business model has been around for quite a while, but from an institutional standpoint of view, they are pretty slow. What we are trying to do is optimize that process. Insofar as the pricing strategy is concerned, typically a long-range climate data is used for creating these weather, creating the term sheets. What we have seen is that entire timeline is compressing. So you've gone other 30-year forecast. Now we are talking about 3-quarter forecast. And this is where we come in, because our team consists of climate economics, economists, as well as climate actuarials. And that is the key strength that we have.
Thank you very much for your presentation. I was wondering how far will this round take you? Kind of, if you can elaborate on the important milestones that you plan to achieve short term.
Sure. So we have a very aggressive product timeline that will see us deploying the products, and we will be in production by Q1 of 2022. That's roughly around June of next year. What we hope to do is this round will take us for approximately another 20 months, where we want to expand quite aggressively in some of the key markets that already are feeling the impact of climate change. We are already home in India, but we are expanding quite aggressively in Australia as well as Latin America, and you're part of the reason we are in Kiuas is looking at the Scandinavian and Nordics market to do the same.